Have you ever heard of mutual funds but wonder how they actually work? Then this video is for you. In my previous video, I mentioned mutual funds as one of the key financial products in the Ghanaian market. In this video, I am going to share with you why mutual funds are usually a good start for beginner investors. The first reason why mutual funds are usually a good start for beginner investors is that it is easy to start with in terms of the amount of money you need to start investing. With just as small as 100 Ghana cedis, you can start investing. And that is the amount that most mutual funds in Ghana can be started with. As small as 100 Ghana cedis, you can start investing in most of the mutual funds that are in the Ghanaian market. Therefore, the notion that investment is for the rich is not true. People with low income levels and lower budgets can also invest. What you have to do is to identify the kind of mutual fund you want to invest in, whether balanced fund, money market fund, or equity. Then, based on your investment goals, you start small and consistently contribute to that amount, that fund, over a period of time. And that is how you invest in the financial markets. So, for example, if I start a mutual fund today with just 200 Ghana cedis and decide that every month I'm going to consistently contribute 200 Ghana cedis to that fund for a period of 10 years with an interest rate averaging 15% per year, I can make over 50,000 Ghana cedis at the end of the 10 years. And the interesting thing is that more than half of that amount will come from the interest I gain in the market. So that means that by the end of the investment year, the 10th year, I would have made the interest I would have made would have been more than the contributions I make in the market. And that is why starting early is always very, very important in the financial market. So this is the first reason why mutual funds are usually a good start for beginner investors. You just need a small amount of money to start, and with consistency, you'll be able to make gains in the market. The second reason why mutual funds are usually a good start for beginner investors is that mutual funds are usually managed by active fund managers who know the market, they have the experience, and they'll be able to invest your contributions in ways that you will not be able to identify and invest. In fact, one of the challenges of beginner investors is the fact that they are not always able to pick the right stocks in the market, maybe because they lack the required knowledge and the skills to do so. But mutual funds are usually managed by fund managers who have the experience and the knowledge. So what you have to do is to identify the kind of fund you want to invest in and contribute consistently to that fund, and the mutual fund manager will be able to allocate the fund in a way that you will not be able to do. So that is why mutual funds are usually a good start for beginner investors who do not have much experience in investing in individual stocks. The last reason is that mutual funds are considered as diversified funds. So as a beginner investor, you do not need to hold 5 individual stocks, 10 individual stocks to diversify your portfolio. Just holding a single mutual fund is enough to serve as a diversified fund. So depending on your investment objectives, the mutual fund manager will be able to allocate your contributions in ways that will serve your investment goals. For instance, if you choose money market mutual fund, what you are telling the fund manager is that he or she should invest a larger share of your contribution into buying money market financial instruments. So, and that alone is a form of diversification. So mutual funds are usually a good way to diversify your funds as a beginner investor who would find it difficult to pick individual stocks in the market.